So after flying around in the damn sky and stars so long, actually touching grass is a relief to say the least. What's good, guys? Welcome back to our top 5 most amazing builds I've done so far in Tears of the Kingdom. If you guys like what we do here on the channel, you already know what to do. Smash that like button and sub to the channel so that you don't miss any more crazy episodes. This is our original series where I show you the most amazing builds that I've created so far in this damn game, and boy am I excited. Yes, we got some interesting ones here for you today, so let's get straight into it. This right here is the DL wing. D stands for double, so because you got 2 L's in the back. This is just something simple that I made on paper, and when I built it, this is how it turned out. I've been playing a whole lot of Starfield, so you can kind of see where the inspiration is taken from, because it's kind of just another flying vehicle. But I mean, at the end of the day, this thing looks nice. It's simple enough. It has the parachute balloon on the top that blows you up in the air instantly. It has a cannon on the front that's about to put in work. Of course, the wing is always going to be the bane of your existence in every single flying build in the game, because you're always trying to figure out, you know, how long it's going to last, if it even lasts at all. Most of the time it just won't, so we'll move on from that. But this build is fresh enough. Like, I built this thing with 2 L shapes, 4 fans, 1 control stick, 1 sled, 1 cart, a construct head, a cannon, a parachute, a wing, and a flame emitter. This build comes in at 42 zonite, which isn't too bad. And of course, the bane of this build's existence is going to be the wing. The way it lifts off in the air so clean and just gets you flying is absolutely amazing. You don't need any wheels on the bottom of it. It actually remains extremely stable. And the parachute and the wing are the 2 banes of your existence. I'm pretty sure once you lose the parachute, the flame emitter is going to go crazy and we're going to plummet to the ground. So let's see what happens. Once you lose the parachute, oh, wow. Oh, this is amazing. You have full mobility. Oh no, this is the build. Losing the parachute might be a good thing. So the parachute is just going to take you up into the air. But once you lose the parachute, this thing is absolutely insanity. What the hell? I'm shook. You have complete mobility and control of the wing on the front of it. And it actually glides so well. It's not going to last too long, of course, but I'm actually surprised at how amazing this thing is flying right now. Hey, oh, that is crazy. If you like what we do here on the channel, you already know what to do. And the L wing will keep you safe in the skies until the wing runs out. The DL wing is coming in at an easy 5 out of 5 stars, just for being a surprise. I'm actually shook at how well it worked. Hey, let's get it. This right here is the electric Beetle. As you can see, it's just so cool. Like, this thing moves fast as hell. It has its own suspension built in. Of course, you could slap on a spring in the back and put a minecart to have you fully protected from projectiles and people throwing stuff at you. But I just like the open space that I have going on with this build. Like, this is for you to play with. This build right here is just a little bit of fun. So you actually want to have the suspension down. You don't want to have the suspension up. And with the suspension being down, it gives you enough height so that you're over most of the enemies in the game. So nobody can really attack you unless they're throwing items at you. And I kind of like that. The Beetle is coming in at 51 zonites. And I built this Beetle with 4 big wheels, 2 metal rods, 2 springs, 2 sleds, 1 cart, 1 control stick, 1 wooden lumber, 2 L shapes, and 2 electric shock emitters. It's a simple build that you don't really have to worry about something despawning on you. It's not using a lot of Zonai battery, so it's extremely efficient. It has 4 tires on it, so it can probably climb on absolutely any terrain you find in the game, except the fact that the actual front end of the Beetle might interfere with certain slopes and or mountainous terrain when you're trying to climb up. But other than that, it's as simple as this. This right here is the electric Beetle, and it's coming in at a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna leave it up to you how you want to continue to edit and modify this thing, but I'm in love with it nonetheless. Let's move on to the next vehicle. And this right here is the Darkwing Duck. Because it reminds me of something Darkwing Duck from old school. Like if you don't know what Darkwing Duck is, just look it up. Darkwing Duck in Google, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This looks like something he would drive. I'm not dating myself. I'm just saying I saw a picture of that thing a long time ago, and this is what it looks like. Like, bruh, get out of here. The Darkwing Duck has 4 big wheels, 4 sleds, 2 L shapes, 1 construct head, 1 cannon, and 1 fan just slapped on the back for no reason. It actually has 5 sleds. Of course, you're going to need a control stick so you can steer this thing around, but it's just as simple as it comes. It has a cannon on the front of it, so it's absolutely going to annihilate anybody in your way. They can't really get to you because the cannon is going to take them out first. And you're guarded on either side of yourself, so it's exactly what the doctor ordered. Like, it's what you need, because that man is going to have incredible accuracy in order for him to shoot and kill you before you shoot and kill him, and 9 times out of 10 he'll die first. This thing's destructive power is absolutely insane. It's super simple, and it's only 45 zonite. Oh, until it starts shooting backwards. That is what I was afraid of. Like most of these damn builds, sometimes they start shooting backwards, and then we have issues. Who are you screaming at? With the 4 big wheels, it's pretty decent mobility and weapon system. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Like, it's gotta be the oddest thing I've ever created. But that's what these videos are for. You gotta pull out that creativity, man. Not everything can be a work of art, and this for damn sure ain't. But hey, it has potential, and I'm excited to see what else you guys do with it. Let's move on to the next vehicle. For our next build, I don't have any clue why I didn't think of this like earlier in my life, but it's a weaponized Segway, so we're gonna call it the Sledway. This right here is just a 2 big wheel, 1 stabilizer, 1 construct head, 1 cannon, 1 sled, and a control stick build. It's the simplest thing out there, but this thing wrecks, and it moves extremely decent. Like, look at it. Look how smooth it's going. Because of the stabilizer on the front, it keeps it balanced, of course. It's moving at a decent pace. It's not doing too much. It's not using any Zonai battery whatsoever, which makes it extremely efficient. And I'm loving this. Like, this thing is wild. Like, wait, why have I never thought of this sooner? You got an enemy standing right there, and as long as this thing doesn't point behind you, you're good. Oh, and don't get stuck in the water. That might be death. That's definitely death. Sit down. Like, who are you shooting at? So if they get too close, you probably should have a freezing emitter on the front. But this might be a good answer for the Gloom Hands. You have more mobility, you can control it better, and you could just do more to them. Like, you can back up with it, go forward, drown your enemies like that, and just keep it moving. Yo, I'm in love. How much does this thing cost? It only costs 21 zonite. Okay, this is the cheapest build ever. 21 zonite for 2 wheels on a sled with a cannon, construct head, and stabilizer. What are you waiting for? You gotta use this thing. It's just so much potential. And I'm pretty sure it could do pretty decent on Gloom Hands. With the cannon on front as well as a frost emitter, you'll be able to freeze a lot of the Gloom Hands before they could slap it and get rid of it. And then you could just keep your distance with the cannon. And the cannon is going to do a decent amount of AoE damage to take out the hands. Now, do I want to test this? Not necessarily, because I hate Gloom Hands. But the person who does, let me know down in the comment section below how it fares in battle, because I'm excited to figure it out. We love buying things cheap around here, so let's get it. If you like what we do here on the channel, make sure you smash that like button and sub to the channel so you can find more simple builds like this to just save your life in certain situations in Tears of the Kingdom. Let's move on to the last auto build. And there we go. What's good, guys? We got the final build. My revised MC cycle 3.0. I am in love. This right here has a weapon system on the front so we can put some damage in on our enemies. We got 2 small wheels as well as a large wheel in the back. You got a stabilizer with a wheel wagon to keep it leveled, and the control stick is keeping you out of harm's way. It's easy to hop on board. Just hop on the side, hop up, and you're good to go. Slap yourself into the pilot seat and let's get moving. Because of the large wheel in the back, you're gonna probably move around most of the terrain in the game pretty easily. It's not as fast as I want it to be, but it ain't too slow neither. The tire on the back is definitely help it push it along, which is really good to know. And when it sees an enemy, they're not going to be able to get close enough to you to do any damage. So you're good to go. Hell yeah, let's go. Put in the finest of work. Yes, sir. Hold on, let's test it. Let's drive her around for a little bit because I know she can go downhill hella easy, but can she go uphill? That's the problem. Yo, Dinroll is definitely approving it, so that's a good sign. Let me not die here. Let me get away. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Okay. It has a decent amount of speed on it. The cannon is dangerous like it's supposed to be. It gets you out of dodge. It's not doing too much or doing too little. It got you looking like a king, standing on top of the world. This thing was made with 2 small heads, 2 lights, 4 metal rods, 1 sled, 1 cart, 1 control stick, 1 frost emitter, 1 cannon, 1 fan, and 1 big wheel, as well as 1 stabilizer and a wagon wheel. I've had so much fun making these auto builds for you guys, so if you can smash that like button and sub to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next Zelda video. It's been your boy Emma M Sensei HD. For now, I'm out of here.